Hey, I forgot I have to start this fucker. So, hey, you know what the deal is? It's the Dirty Three. I'm the motherfucking host. Right?
And I'm Joe.
Hey.
Yo, our third guy can't be here tonight because he recently went down to the Pats preseason game and he got caught deflating balls in the bathroom. So he's in jail right now.
Speaking of deflating balls at the Colts game, wow, you guys tied?
Yeah,
All right, so
with Indy, right?
let me run through these games real quick. I'm not going to go into detail because I was busy during that day, so I didn't get a chance to
I
really.
was working.
Yeah, I got to get the NFL Network channel again just so I can keep up on what the fuck's going on.
I think they're doing a streaming app that you can get.
All right, so let me run through these. So we already talked about week one or whatever, the first game, Hall of Fame.
Yeah, Hall of Fame.
We
We
talked
did
about
that.
that. So this is considered week two for some reason. I don't know why.
That's crazy.
But we got Lions, Bengals. Bengals won that one. You know, I'm just to deviate from this real fast, but did you notice this season they had a lot of the starters in this year? Have you seen any of the clips? I mean, like Joe Burrow got sacked like the first play of the game.
Yeah, and did you see fucking
Jackson Dart got lit up.
Jackson Doc got lit up right in the tent?
But he, you know what's funny? He was saying that.
Usually they don't start them.
Well, anyway, he was saying that in an interview or a post game interview or whatever that he's like, I don't know what the deal is with these guys sending me to the 10 all the time, and like I think they're just looking for it now. Like I don't know. Anyway, let's go run through
He's got to
this.
get rid of the ball quicker and this and that. The offensive line's trash.
Well, from what I've seen, some of those clips and throws he made, he looked pretty good. Granted, it's preseason, but anyway. So Bengals Lions, Bengals 16-14. You got the Packers Steelers. Steelers blow out the Pack 28-9. Colts Pats tie 13 up. Chargers beat the Texans. Which is shocking to me that they beat this won that by this much, 27-7. Cardinals beat the Raiders 27-14. The Mendoza kid, he makes a couple nice passes. I don't know if he's that guy, but he made a couple nice throws.
Yeah, we won't know for sure.
The Titans 19-13 over the 49ers. You got the Commanders over the Dolphins 20-7. You know, my team, man, we came in, dominated. The Broncos whooped on the Falcons 27-7.
I'll have to say Cortland Sutton looked really good.
Great one-handed catch that game. Just everything on this team just looked fucking. It just looked where it needed to look. Like all the clips I've seen so far, the highlights of this shit. We're gonna be a scary team this year. As long as Aaron Donald don't come back and throw us off for like week three or
No, I
week
mean,
one.
you got. I mean, Cortland Sutton's playing well already in preseason. You got to love that. And then you got Jalen Waddle. He's going to take a little time to come around.
We got a great wide receiver room.
You know, so you got great,
We're
great
deep too,
weapons.
mad deep.
And then when you go to the running backs, I mean, Jesus Christ.
Yeah, three guys that I mean, it's gonna be a three-headed
J.K.
committee.
Dobbins, Harvey, and then you got the rookie.
Coleman's gonna be nice. I know he's gonna be good. All right, so Broncos over the Falcons 27-7. Then you got the Bucks 24 over the Jets 16. Bears over the Browns 34-10. Bills 29-14. I seen DJ Moore made a fucking badass grab and he like challenged some guy and he fucking trucked him or whatever.
Yeah, there's a lot of people saying that they're not going to benefit Buffalo that much, but I think it will. DJ Moore's
DJ
a
Moore's
solid
good, bro.
veteran,
He's good.
and he's good, and he just was being wasted in Chicago.
Yeah. Vikings over the Giants 13-10. A lot of people saying they don't like what Cam Scadable's been looking like in practice. They're saying his knees a shot. I don't know. Maybe they are. Maybe they're not. The Rams 20 over the Chiefs 12, and I guess the Chiefs are getting booed in their stadium.
I don't know because I've been looking at their practices and their training camp. They haven't looked good.
No, because that guy Walker's been acting like a prick. I've heard so far.
He's already gotten into a couple fights.
Yeah, he's not. They literally show him on camera like fighting with guys like, "Don't hit me, don't do this, don't do that." Like, bro, you just because you won the Super Bowl and you were the MVP. I mean, look at fucking Jalen Brown, dude. The guy won the fucking the Finals MVP for him. 2 years later, he's off the team.
It brings to my attention how Seattle must run their practices. If this guy's complaining about being hit in practice.
Probably, yeah.
You know, I mean, maybe they had a different style and this and that, but and Mahomes hasn't looked good in preseason thus far in camp that I've seen. He's throwing the ball off guys' heads and everything.
Yeah, ding
But
it. Yeah,
he's coming off injury, so we'll see how he gets.
All right, Jaguars 24 over the Saints 20, Ravens 24 over the Eagles 7, Cowboys 17 over the Seattle Seahawks 7, and shout out to the Cowboys because they got one of my all-time favorite Denver Broncos on their team this year. So I'm going to ease up on you guys a little bit as long as he's on the field. But if he gets hurt this year, I'm going right back into Dallas fucking stomp mode. So you're on notice, Dallas Cowboys.
Dallas Cowboys.
I'm gonna be on your heads a little bit, but not as bad as I was last year. Because you guys got my boy Von Miller over there now, and I hate that he signed with you guys because we just lost some dude on our linebacker room. I forget the guy's name right now, but some dude got hurt and it's not looking too good. But just we
Don't you guys get somebody that's domestic violence too?
No, but I think he got cleared or he's good to play from what I've heard. The Cooper guy, yeah, he's.
I haven't heard nothing on Josh Jacobs on that front either, but he'll probably play the year.
I think there's more shit about him on than that.
If more shit comes out about him than that, then this season's going to be a wash. But usually what they have is they appeal process till the next year and get it done. Usually if you can play in the year, they do it. So I don't know if that's going to happen with Jacobs. I don't know if they're moving on, if they're going with somebody else. I don't know.
Let's see. Is Josh Jacobs playing this year? Josh Jacobs is expected to play.
That's what
Okay, so maybe his career isn't over. I fucking dogged him big time and said his career was done, but NFL, you can beat your women. I thought you could beat your chick up in the NFL, and they don't care as long as it's not on video in a hotel.
Well, I mean, even so, I mean, they got to go to court. You're innocent until proven guilty in this country.
Oh, he'll pay her off.
And until he gets his day, there's nothing to suspend for, Unless a big video came out of him knocking him out in an elevator and dragging him to the front. But that hasn't happened.
Not yet, but I mean, there's cameras everywhere, bro. If it was at his house, there's cameras all over that dude's house. He's a millionaire.
But he has control over fucking erasing them now.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean the company that owns the camera company does.
Yeah, there might be a backup, and it could be on something we don't know.
But
it always comes up till.
I wonder if they have a certain like a patient confidentiality thing, or however that would work.
I don't know how that works.
Client customer confidentiality, where like, all right, look, if you spend this amount of money, $50,000. Anything that happens, we get these documents, fucking, we'll wipe it out.
I think all they'd have to do is just serve a subpoena to them, a court order subpoena, and then they can bring the document with the video to light. If that's something where they're trying to protect it, once the court gets involved, you're going to have to do it anyway.
Yeah, but you know those fucking fans. I mean, the town or the team, the fans own the team, so you don't think there's going to be fucking millions or however many goddamn Wisconsin Green Bay Packer fans trying to bury that goddamn thing? Because if they don't have a healthy Josh Jacobs this year,
they're fucked.
You might as well wrap the season up for him now.
Yeah. But I mean, the thing is, then as a moral issue, the team's got something to say about it. So let's say a video does come out and it looks really bad, then they have to make a choice. And I hope they make the right one, but the NFL has a track record of not making the right one.
Yeah, but do you think that all right, say that hypothetically, just so these people out there know, but hypothetically, say it's a very similar to a Ray Rice situation, like on par with Ray Rice. And what happens now? But granted, we both know the NFL tried to bury it. There was way more fuckery and tomfoolery and all that around that time. But say, like, if he owns up to it and goes, look, man, yeah, I should have fucking kept my composure. We were drunk. It was 4 a.m, blah, blah, blah.
You ever see the show Ray Donovan?
No, not really.
It's on HBO, whatever, HBO Max. And his whole identity, the whole show, the whole premise is what he does is he hides the things that happens to rich people, Hollywood elites, this and that. They, I was fucking this with this girl and the girl died. We were doing it, she died. Now he goes and hides it, this and that, takes care of it. Yeah. That's his whole job. And that they have the same thing for the NFL.
Hide it or uncover it?
Cover it up so that the kid doesn't get found out. They do all these things in the background. And they get away with all this stuff. And I'm sure the NFL has those guys.
Oh, for sure.
Because they didn't go to that casino hotel or whatever the fuck it was in Jersey where, what's his name, fucking Ray Rice got fucking...
You know
they seen the film and they said, let me have the film. The guy kept a copy, but he gave him the film.
No, you know what? You just sparked something in my brain. So you said that I wonder if the NFL has guys like that, right? I'm pretty sure they do.
I'm sure they do.
Right? And I would be super fucking interested now that you said it to look at the entirety of the New England Patriots staff the year before Aaron Hernandez got busted. Yeah. And then the entirety of the staff after he got busted to see who lost their job. Because any of those people that most likely lost their job, the handler, was responsible for not keeping that guy, especially with a long criminal history and all that shit, in a bubble. And then, because that story, I mean, think about it, dude.
If they got CIA spooks and this and that fucking
that
went to them.
Story was one of the biggest, most controversial NFL stories in what? in fucking, what, 40 years? Ever since the OJ thing? Well, maybe not 40, because I think, when did OJ do that? Before 89, right?
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, so I don't even think I was, no, it was the 90s.
Yeah, in the 90s. It's in the 90s. But, I mean, they have to have something like that.
But his career was over. He was just an actor and shit at the time and did whatever other shit he was doing. But imagine, like, I've been listening to people re-talk about this because I watched a podcast from like 10 years ago, and it's the subject. And, yeah, that story, man, it makes you think, because imagine if they tried to bury that shit.
Well, look at how many things they have tried to bury. And what they do, they don't send an executive from the NFL. They don't send a president, vice president. They send somebody wearing dark glasses, dark suit, fucking MIB type of motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? That's who they send. You don't know who it is. He ain't giving you credentials. And he's just telling you, all right, give me the tape.
All right.
You know what I'm saying? Oh, hide this, do that.
If it's any other team, say if like fucking...
I think it happens with every team.
Say like Antonio Gates committed, hypothetically now, Antonio Gates around the same era kills a bunch of people, 3, right?
Well, you can only hide certain stuff.
Let me ask you, was it a bigger thing because it was the Patriots and they were squeaky clean and all that bullshit? Or that the whole thing was that they were squeaky clean, that was the image?
Well, I think at the time, because the Patriots were so were popular at that time.
They weren't winning. They were trying to get back to winning, but they weren't winning. They were winning games.
They were still hated by the American public.
Oh yeah, Tom Brady. Everyone hated Brady. Especially, I remember around that time too. I know some of the fan base started to turn on Brady because they're starting to say he's soft and he can't win anymore and he can't take a hit. Remember when he would get hit sometimes by certain players? You'd get pissed off and fucking start shouting at him.
I've seen Tom Brady, honestly. Anybody who says Tom Brady can't take a hit has never watched the fucking game.
No, he's getting nailed mad times and got right up. But I'm just saying, there's certain times where he's getting pressured and getting beat on in a game, and you can see it in his face. He's like, I'm miserable.
He's yelling at his offensive line.
Yeah, and well, remember I've mentioned it on here before, but the one guy is Terrell Suggs used to piss him off all the time. Bro.
But he respected him. He respected the guy.
It was the whole defense, yeah. But even like when the Broncos were getting at him and beating him up, he never was really yelling at them. He might be yelling at his teammates, but he wasn't yelling at Vaughn. He wasn't yelling at fucking the other guy we got from Dallas. I can't think of his name right now, but what the fuck's his name?
Oh, I can't remember. But I mean, but he played Baltimore all the time in the playoffs. We play him all the time, and it was kind of a rivalry because those were the 2 top teams for a long time in our division. Outside of our division, but inside.
I think there's been
each other all the
there's
time.
been eras of rivals in the AFC for the Pats because you had like the Colts era, then you had the bit of the Steelers era, and then the Ravens era, and then the Broncos
when the Ravens came into our house and beat us.
Even you guys had an era where the Jets were a rivalry in playoffs against you guys because they were beating you in the playoffs and in the season.
You know, I mean, the Ravens, they were not an easy out. They were a tough team because that defense was stout. You knew who you were playing against.
And they were strong.
Ray Lewis, Suggs. These guys were tough.
Ed Reed.
You know, definitely. Ed Reed was tough as nails. You know, those Pittsburgh defenses weren't no joke either when you played them. Then we usually play those teams in the playoffs, and they spark rivalry just because you're facing the same teams every year in the playoffs because it's the same teams every year in the playoffs.
I feel like the Pats usually got the better of the Steelers, though, most of the time. Like, I would really be interested in a look at his record through, like, every single team.
Yeah, I've done it before. Would have won more playoff games. It wasn't for the fucking Pats.
I agree with that. Definitely would have got a couple more Super Bowls, but I think it was also the defensive system.
I also think Flacco would have got more too had it not been for the Pats.
Yeah, I mean, you could say...
And not because of his play or anything. They never lost because of Flacco. But they might have because Flacco was a game manager. He wasn't this great quarterback leading you down. Their defense did all the work, all the heavy lifting.
I mean,
Flacco would they run the ball.
I can now say that about the Broncos. But the Broncos thing was because Bo Nix broke his ankle. And I don't think you guys, during the Peyton Manning era, I don't think you guys ever beat us in the playoffs. I think we always got you, but we would lose to other teams. That's what the problem was. We lost to the Ravens that one year. Then you guys lost to the Ravens that one year. And then it was like, you guys are in the Super Bowl, whatever. They went. Then next year, one of us went. I think you guys beat Seattle. And then whatever. Then we went and beat fucking the Panthers. And then guys went there again.
I don't know if you see my comment on TikTok. There's a girl on there dancing with her Steelers jersey on, and she's going crazy. The Steelers are going to win the championship this year. I said, sit down. Your quarterback's 82 years old. I mean, come on. The Steelers ain't winning nothing. You guys picked up what's his name from Indy, the wide receiver.
Michael Pittman.
Yeah, they picked up Pittman.
Yeah, that's actually I forgot
That's
they
a great
picked. I forgot they picked Michael Pittman up.
Yeah, a lot of people don't.
that dude's fucking awesome.
He's a beast.
You could, I mean, I wouldn't say he's George Pickens.
No, but he's a solid.
You replace a muscled like a dog in Pickens with a Pittman. I mean, is the fall off there a little bit?
A little bit.
But is Michael Pittman's able to do what George Pickens can do? I think so. I think he can.
I think if
is he 1,500-yard receiver?
Ball, I think he makes that team better. It also takes all the pressure off of Metcalf.
Yeah, exactly. Now he's in. I mean, both guys are going to get double covered most likely, and then you got what Firemouth in the middle. He's going to eat.
Yeah.
Any of those running backs that can catch out of the backfield, they're going to eat.
Yeah, and they got two running backs back there that are pretty good. I mean, you got the kid that they had last year. They lost Gainwell.
I mean, shit, the Steelers actually might be a team that, might be a sleeper team this year.
And they picked up the kid Rico Dowdle.
Yeah, Dwaddle, yeah.
Yeah, that's fucking huge.
Well, Dwaddle, I think he's okay.
He's the only guy that keeps getting let go by teams after he gets 1,200 yards.
Yeah, I don't know. There's something weird about that dude, honestly.
I don't know what it is, what it is, but he was performing in Dallas. They got rid of him. He was performing in Carolina. They got rid of him. And now let's see if he can perform in Pittsburgh, which out of those three teams, Pittsburgh has fucking the best offensive line. They run well.
Yeah,
always.
It's the zone run scheme shit.
And they still got the other kid, I forget his name, their starting back. They're going to split, though. I can see it. And Dowdle's going to do well there. I think he will. I don't think Rodgers is going to be the whole show. They're going to run the ball.
Come on, dude. Like you said, he's fucking 41, 42 years old.
That's what
I think he admitted or committed that, saying that if, I think he's saying he was done this year no matter what.
Yeah, I don't think you can go much further. I mean, at that age, it's so hard to get to that.
He's not Brady, so he's never that guy to sit there and fucking get the ball out. Like, can you get the ball out fast? Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, you can. But Brady that was his whole shtick. It was to get the ball out as quick as possible.
And you also got to remember, not everybody trained like Brady.
The thing about Rodgers is when that dude starts moving around, you're fucking shitting in your pants because you're like, wait a minute. Not that he can run, is that now some wide receiver's going to get wide open. He's going to drop a fucking dime.
And he'll find him.
Dime.
You give him time, he'll find a guy.
I'll say this to my dying breath. Aaron Rodgers might be one of the greatest, if not the greatest, passer on the move I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah, I mean, it's a skill that not a lot of fucking quarterbacks are really great at.
I mean, there's so many times that dude would be backpedaling or fucking running for his goddamn life, dude, and just deliver a fucking 40-yard bomb, and it was on the money, dude. And you're like...
And I'm going to tell you right now, that team has a good defense.
And he would do it in overtime to win games. Yeah. You're like, what?
How many times has he thrown a fucking Hail Mary and won the game?
Dude, Matt, he's going to have more Hail Mary wins than any other quarterback.
That's fucking crazy. Nobody does this. But he does.
And it's not like they have some giant guys out there every time. You know what I mean? Devontae's not a tall guy.
No, I mean...
Fucking Jordy Nelson wasn't super tall. Greg Jennings wasn't tall. You know what I mean?
I'll tell you what. They put a lot of disrespect out there. I heard a top five... the top five teams going to make the championship game. Going to make the Super Bowl. And neither the Pats, nor Seattle, nor Denver was the top one.
People are hating on Denver this year for no reason.
You guys were number 5. Pats were number 4. Seattle was number 3.
The Rams.
Rams were number 1.
I was going to say, it has to be the Rams.
The Rams were number 1. I forget who was number 2.
Favorite out of the AFC this year, probably the Bills.
Yeah, it was the Bills.
They want to crown the Bills every year. The Bills.
They want to crown them every year, and every year they blow it.
Yeah, exactly.
And I'm sitting there going, all right, so they got DJ Moore. They didn't get exponentially better in any other area.
Nah, he's way better than any receiver Josh Allen's ever played with. Minus maybe Diggs.
No, I don't think he's way better than Diggs.
Diggs in his prime over DJ Moore, I would have to give it to Diggs. But, I mean, DJ Moore is younger than Diggs.
Yeah, Diggs, I mean, right now, Diggs got $12 million to play in Washington. DJ Moore's playing in Buffalo, and Buffalo's happy about it. They didn't want Diggs. They were never going to take it back.
He went from the Bears, right, to the Bills? Bears to Bills.
Yeah, Bears to the Bills. I mean,
cold environments, so there's no difference in the environment, right? Cold.
Yeah, cold, very cold. Buffalo was extremely cold and snowy to play in, just like Chicago.
Same shit. So there'd be no difference in that.
You know, the Chicago may be playing in Indiana next year. Not this year.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe in a couple of years. They got to build a
Back-
stadium and
I
everything.
forgot about that.
Yeah.
What are they going to be? The Indiana fucking Igloos or something?
I don't know what they're going to be. There's still a lot of last minute talks and decisions because they don't want to let the team go.
The Indiana Pandas. Do that. I like that name.
You know who their spokesperson is going to be? Caitlin Clark, baby.
It'll be Panda Man from One Piece.
Yeah.
I don't know if you.
Oh, I want to get into that, but we give it to that.
I don't know if you ever noticed it. Just to get off subject on sports, but in every single arc in One Piece, there's a guy in the background who is a man panda, and they call him Panda Man. He's in like every fucking arc, bro.
Yeah, they had one. There was a stuffed animal in the fucking
No.
fucking island.
When they show like large groups of people, he's just like always in the background somewhere. Yeah. He's like, remember in South Park where like in the original South Park episodes they would show the aliens in the background all the time?
Well, it is all Chinese. The panda is a Chinese animal.
Yeah, they say that.
It's in China. You don't have any in Everett.
There's no pandas in Everett. They're eating the pandas.
You know, the pandas are great. We love the pandas.
I love me a panda.
They love their bamboo.
Make pandas great again.
But I mean, we're going to be coming up on it. Maybe not this week or next week. We're going to have to do our pick 'em. We'll start it. Maybe do our predictions on what the win-loss record's going to be this year. We haven't done
Well, we
that
did
yet.
that at the cabin.
Yeah, we did a little bit at the cabin, I think.
But I think I'd have to recess because I don't think you guys had Brown yet.
I don't think the Pats had AJ. I don't think there was a couple other things that happened too.
I mean, my team hasn't changed. Minus getting, I think we had Waddle because that Waddle move happened pretty early.
Yeah, that happened right away.
I want to say the Myles Garrett thing was already in existence, so I probably would. My stance on that game probably still won't change. Honestly, my stance on most of those games probably isn't going to change.
No, and my stance on the Pats might a little bit.
Mine a little bit too, only because of the AJ Brown factor. But
Yeah.
it's like outside of Brown, who do they have? 1 and 2. If they only scoring, I mean, I don't know. It's preseason, but still, I mean, I don't know.
No, but I think Brown's
You
going
gotta
to do a
score
lot of
points.
things for this team. I mean, you're going to open up the middle of the field for the tight end. You're going to open it up for the slot guy, the little guy.
The run game might be nice
The
for them, you
run-
know.
the run
They-
game's
all I heard
solid.
about the Pats in the preseason thing was the offensive line looked bad,
But it is improving. We drafted another offensive lineman. A couple
and one of
last
them
year.
got hurt. Somebody got hurt in that game, an offensive line guy. I don't know who it was.
We
It was
can't
week
afford
1
that because-
preseason, so I haven't really dipped my toe into it yet. So I'm
Can't
waiting.
afford that. We got no depth.
No, it's gonna be rough if you guys keep taking L's on the fucking old line. It's gonna you
But-
guys.
But if you look at it though, people forget that fucking Drake May led in fucking he led in passing percentage, he led in fucking deep ball, the amount of deep balls. He led in a lot of categories last year, and if he can improve upon that this year, even with the tough schedule with AJ Brown, I think him and AJ Brown are going to connect early, and I think that's going to be good for them.
I want to see the matchups. I gotta see all. of
But
those
somebody
matchups.
we have to have somebody come up and really jump into that WR2 role. There has to be somebody. And there's a couple of guys that are floating with it, but we'll see who does it. We're strong in the tight end. We're strong in the running backs. As long as Stevenson doesn't fucking fumble.
I mean,
And
the defense should
Travian,
be
we
good.
haven't even really seen the best of Travian yet.
No, I don't think so.
So this should be fun this year. And I think it's going to be good. I think the Pats are going to be there. I think the Denver's definitely going to be good. There's no doubt about it.
Hell yeah.
Both teams have done things in the offseason to get better. You know, you picked up Waddle, we picked up Brown. So we're kind of moving in the same direction.
Yeah. Both got young quarterbacks. We both. I mean, honestly, in a weird way, our teams are very, very similar, minus the coaching situation. And the fact that our Broncos coach, we got an older guy. You guys got Vrabel, so Vrabel could theoretically coach that team for 20 years. Where if Sean Payton, he will die coaching that team in 20 years. So that's my point.
Yeah, and if you look at both teams, both have good defenses.
Like granted, there is a bit of discrepancy in their age also, but if we had like a Sean McVay character on Denver and we had that team, boy, you wouldn't be able to tell me nothing.
I tell you
Nothing.
what, McVay's looking like he's playing chess and everybody else is playing checkers.
Because he's just been, ever since he's came in the league, he's been consistently there.
Yeah.
Knocking on the door. He's been there. It might have been one shit year. But I mean, granted, it's the city. People want to be in LA. They want to live there until they get there.
A lot of them are saying no now because of the tax situation and because of this money situation. But again, like you said, this is McVay. People want to go play for him.
Yeah, he's a smart kid or a guy.
You
He's
know?
older, but
Because he's a smart coach. He knows how to get the most out of his players, and his teams play well. And Aaron Donald coming back out of retirement because Miles Garrett came over.
I don't think have they
I
announced
think
that?
it had because he wasn't coming back before they landed Miles Garrett.
I don't know if that's
And
a
he
thing
was
yet.
always the lone man on that pass rush. It was him and him alone. There was
He
nobody
played with
else.
Von Miller before, dude. You
Yeah,
can't
but
say
Von
that.
Miller was how old was he when
It was
Von
like
Miller was there?
it was years ago. So it was so much long ago that that's how younger he was than now. He was still
But-
getting signed.
But Von Miller was only there for a short time and gone, while Aaron Donald was there to fucking hold the whole thing together. And now he has a nice shot with Miles Garrett to do something
He's
special.
had some pretty good guys. Dante Fowler, I think, played with him
Yeah.
that same season. He's had some decent players around, but not Miles Garrett.
No, he's got good defensive backs and stuff, but he don't have. I mean, he don't have anybody right beside him like a pass rush until now. Miles Garrett's there. I mean, that's got to be huge.
Well, you have an all-time freak athlete in Miles Garrett playing with an all-time freak athlete in Aaron Donald.
That's never going to happen again.
Not
It might, but
not like that.
Not like
'Cause,
this.
I mean,
at the stage that they're at in their career too, you know, because you could sit there and go,
well,
"They're-
Miles Garrett should be hungry to win because he's never won.
never been on a winning team."
Granted, he had once. They've
He
had one successful
winning
season.
with Cleveland, right?
Yeah, pretty much. And Aaron Donald's
Ironically,
been
I
there.
think it was with Baker Mayfield, and they got rid of him for Deshaun Watson. That's when he should have left.
Aaron Donald already won, obviously, a few years ago.
And they've already called that they're going to start Deshaun Watson this year. Because they're paying him so much money, they have to fucking start him. And poor Shador's getting fucked.
Bullshit.
I mean, yeah, I say poor Shador. I mean, it's not poor Shador, but I think he should have had the opportunity. The only reason they're putting Watson in because you got to justify the money.
Well, the money's tied into that.
Because the money's guaranteed. They can't do nothing to him. I would have just moved on and said, fuck it. We're going to have to pay him. Don't play him because he's not good. He hasn't played football in years. He gets in every once in a while and then you take him out because he can't play. I don't know what you're hoping. Do you think he's going to bring that resurrection of how he played back in, what was it, Houston?
Yeah, Texas.
When he started? You're not going to get that. It ain't going to happen. But you might be able to get something special out of Shador. And the longer you wait to do that, the more that kid's going to be pissed. And when he does come up for a contract, he's going to ask to be fucking traded.
No, he'll be doing it somewhere else.
Yeah, exactly. So, I mean, I don't know. The president of Cleveland Brown should fire everybody underneath him. Everybody.
Yeah, I agree. That's stupid.
You know, he might. I mean, maybe he should fire himself. Sell the fucking team to somebody who wants to win. I don't know what the problem is there. It's certainly not the fan base. They're loyal.
What if Belichick took over that team?
Oh my God, there's so many rumors about fucking Belichick coming up, and none of them are true so far. But my God, and Belichick has a history with Cleveland. Remember that?
Yeah, that's why I said it.
Yeah. You know, Belichick should come up and save the Jets too.
Maybe the first guy to coach two teams at once.
Oh my
Or
God.
his girlfriend will coach the other team.
Oh.
What's her name there?
Yeah, maybe she's the fluffer in the locker room. I don't know.
That
boy. Someone's got to do that job.
Someone's gonna grope that.
But I'll tell you, we're both excited about football. We're both chopping at the bit. I just had my. We just pulled the order for my fantasy draft. In both my leagues, I got the league that I'm in. That's a 12-man PPR. I got the fourth position. In my league, the 14-team PPR, I got the 12th position. That's gonna be a little tough.
Brutal.
That's tough.
Well, you got to think that you get 12 and then you get to pick almost right away.
I get it almost right away. It's not a bad situation. It's either you're going to be in the front end or the back end. I'm on the back end. That ain't too bad. I'm on the front end of the 12. It being at 4. But it's just different styles of drafting.
Well, you might be able to get lucky, and I don't want to put too much out there on you, but you could probably snag a good running back still and get a top-tier wide receiver that just drops because of all the running backs that people are going to take.
Well, because
like a Justin Jefferson. Like, I don't know how good Justin Jefferson's going to be this year.
I don't know either.
But I almost guarantee you that he might fall to that second round where you could get him there.
He's already in that late first round, early second round kind of stage because no one knows if Kyler Murray is going to be able to do this with him. He's been announced a starter over JJ. I mean, did you see that clip of the fucking thing and they got the little Kyler Murray?
Yeah.
I won.
Yeah.
I was dying laughing. But Kyler Murray's not bad, folks. I mean, he's just been on a bad team for a long time in Arizona.
He was on a decent team last year. He had a couple like
He just
moments.
he wants to run first. I don't
Let
think
him
that's going
run.
to happen in.
Let him run and get killed. Then let him learn his lesson.
I don't think he's going to do it in Minnesota because you got Justin Jefferson, you got Addison, you got What do they have Hawkinson still?
Yeah, Hawkinson. Yeah.
You know, and they got the weapons. And your running back situation hasn't improved much. You got Aaron Jones, and then you got what's that? What's the other kid? I forget his name. I was just talking about him the other day. Jordan Mason. That's the other running back. So you got Aaron Jones, Jordan Mason. It's not that good of a situation back there, but Aaron Jones can pull sometimes, but sometimes he's not that good sometimes. He's inconsistent, that's what I'll say. But Minnesota's in a fucking tough division. You know, with Chicago over there, Detroit's offense, Detroit got no defense, but Chicago's getting better. Green Bay, I don't know where they're going to be. Got Kraft back, the tight end they needed. Jordan Love's got to do better. Their defense is decent. Their defense is actually pretty good. But they got to get, they got a whole fucking crew of WR2s over there. WR2s and 3s. There's no really standout one, and I think it's going to be the kid Golden this year. Watson's not going to do it. Reed, I don't know. Sometimes he's getting hurt a lot, so we'll see.
Yeah, you never know. We never know. You never know.
You know, and I'm not a hater of Green Bay or any of those teams there.
I like Green Bay because I like that the fans on the team. I like it.
Yeah.
I'm like you know, if they're in the Super Bowl and they're playing anyone but the Broncos, I'd pull for them in the Super Bowl. I don't care.
Yeah. And that kid, the wide receiver I'm looking at too, and he's on a bad team, but he's got Preseason. It's the kid McMillan, second-year wide receiver. Kid looked good last year.
What team?
I think his name is McMillan, something like that. It's something like that. I can't remember all the goddamn
What team?
Carolina, wide receiver.
Oh yeah.
Kid's good.
They have a few little random dudes out there.
And Bryce Young, he switched up everything last year. He was playing bad, and then I don't know what happened. He started playing better. He started looking better. I think it was confidence, maybe.
He got benched and then reflected on it.
It also
playing
helped
like a man.
Rico Dowdle was running 400 yards a game for Carolina last year. Oh my God, that was crazy.
A little bit.
I mean, that's just nuts. You know, I got to tell you something, though. My mother called me up this week, right? My mother lives out in Vegas, folks. She likes to bet on some future bets. So she told me she put $25 for Miami to go to the playoffs. And I said, you could have just thrown that money out the window. Same thing. She goes, no, but if they actually do it, she gets paid $6,300
God damn.
for a $25 bet. So she, you know, my sister lives in Arizona, so my mother says, I'll take Arizona too. $25 bet, $7,300 if they win their division. And I said, you know what? Those are good bets, Mom. Way to go if you win. And you know what? She might get lucky. You know.
No way.
I mean, me and my football head, I'm saying there's no way that can happen. But where the shit has happened?
Yeah, but no way.
You know, Miami's completely devastated. Arizona has a situation. They do have some good players there. But they're in a tough division.
The division. There's no way
The division's too tough.
There's no... Unless the 49ers are just absolutely plummet into the ground.
And it's Matt Stafford gets hurt.
I think they still win games, bro, no matter what quarterback they have. But you could say that about Sam Darnold. If Sam Darnold goes down for whatever reason,
yeah,
or Jackson and Jigba, or fucking, I mean...
Well, already Charbonnet's going to be down. They got the rookie from...
That don't matter. Throw the ball.
No, the kid they got is really good. The kid Love from Arizona played at Notre Dame. This was the backup to him at Notre Dame, and Seattle drafted him, and this kid's going to be good. He just didn't play because the kid Love was so good. I think his name is Kies or something like that, something to that effect. He's going to be the starting running back in there because Charbonnet's not going to be the guy because he's still hurt. And I think he'll miss a couple of games. If this kid can really shine, Charbonnet may be doing a split situation with this kid, or maybe he's going to do something. They like Charbonnet.
Everyone's split situation. There's no fucking one
I know,
guy.
that's everything. The kid Walker actually has a situation where he don't have to split, but he's going to be a mental case over there in Kansas City.
Yeah, most likely.
I saw a lot of guys saying, don't take him. He's not going to do it over there. There's something wrong with him. I don't know what it is. He's physically talented.
It's the Kansas City effect. He went crazy once he went through there. Once he crossed that border. Crossed the arches or whatever, right?
I don't know. I think fucking what's her name's on the field with fucking um the singer there. She's on the fucking she's on the field coaching them up. Oh, I don't know what Kansas City's doing. You know, is there some team that's going to come out and surprise us? I hope so.
Broncos going to win this year. That's going to be a surprise. Everyone was hating on them all.
I don't think anybody would be
last
surprised. I
year.
think everybody expects the Broncos to be good this year. I think they got a good quarterback. They got two good receivers. You got a good running back. You got really good defense. You have every piece in order to be good.
Yeah, that's you tell the people that get paid to talk about football that because they clearly don't know what the hell they're talking about. I've seen a few of these analysts say like, oh yeah, blah blah blah, the same thing you're saying. But then I also see like everyone taking Kansas City to be better than us, taking San Diego to be better than us. I mean, obviously the Raiders are way too young; they're not ready yet. But they just, I think the league just hates the Broncos for
San
whatever reason.
Diego's gonna have something because I believe they are gonna run the ball a little bit more and take the pressure off of Herbert. They don't have all-star receivers over there. Their best receivers were Quentin
I mean, I thought that Lad McConkey.
and Lad McConkey, who fell off last year with that sophomore jinx. He's got to step up this year. He looked horrible last year.
Yeah, but is he gonna friggin'? I don't know. Is he gonna win the game against Denver's defense? I mean,
No, because he's not going to go down and get that deep ball. The guy runs good routes, slot, and he gets those nice passes. But last year he didn't do it. I don't know what happened. But Amari Hampton going down had a little bit to do with that too. He's going to come back. He's going to play well. They're going to run the ball because the kid from Miami is their fucking offensive coordinator, right?
Oh yeah, McDonald.
Yeah.
Oh, whatever, Daniels.
Yeah. And he's going to run the ball, and Amari Hampton's going to benefit hugely from them. And I think that takes the pressure off of Herbert to deliver. You know, I think Herbert's a good quarterback, and I think he's got a good arm, and I think he's a tough quarterback. But he's just, he can't do it all.
I mean, he definitely got all those stats in the record. He's got all the fucking more passing yards than any player since this and that, and blah, 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 blah.
That's because that's what they had to do, because they weren't running. When they got rid of fucking, they got rid of fucking the running back over
Eckler.
And then from there, they didn't have a running game. They were throwing the ball a ton. And that's Herbert fucking doing that. And then now they get all right, we got the running back, let's do it. They should. It takes the pressure off the quarterback. They also need to get more weapons over there. But you know what? It's not bad over there. Their defense got pretty good.
Yeah, the defense is not that bad.
No, not bad at all.
We'll see what it's like this year. I mean, it's a different year.
Yeah, and back in Las Vegas Raiders are just going to suck.
The Raiders will be at the bottom of the barrel.
So I'm going to say
I mean,
Kansas City might suck.
Will they surprise teams? I bet you they surprise a few teams.
They might. The kid Mendoza might really do something. I don't know. I mean, what has he got to offer for weapons? He's got the good tight end in Brock Bowers. They got the running back Genty. Where else you go?
I don't know.
They got the second-year wide receiver, the kid Beck from Michigan. I mean, he hasn't done nothing. I mean, who's there? He's going to have to find that relationship. I don't know.
You're right. And he's only been. Jesus Christ, excuse me. He's not even getting looked at as a starter.
They have no choice. Honestly, I don't think they have a choice. It's just like Indianapolis. They're fucked if Danny Dimes gets hurt.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
This is a good team. Jonathan Taylor's good. You got to love all that. They got one of the best tight ends in the game.
Well, they lost Michael Pittman.
And they lost Michael Pittman, but they got that kid Alec Pierce, but he's out. He's hurt. That's supposed to be their guy.
Oh, yeah.
But he's hurt, and they still got the other kid, what's his name, Downs?
Yeah, he's all right.
Yeah.
I think they make some nice plays.
And they got Ty Warren, obviously. So, I mean, Daniel Jones can really be good with this team. This team can, and their division is fucking weak.
I don't know. I think they're the weakest, not the weakest team in that division. Who else is in there? The Jags are better. Houston. Those are
Tennessee.
the two. Those are definitely the two top teams right there. I think Indy.
Houston and Indy?
No.
Jags and Indy.
Yeah.
You hate C.J. Stroud.
I think Indy's gonna. No, Houston and Indy for sure. No, Houston and Jacksonville. Excuse me.
I think Indy could be in that.
I think Daniel Dimes regresses again, like he always does, and he takes a step back. I mean, he got lucky a little bit last year,
well,
and I don't think it carries over. Losing
I
Pittman.
think Houston with Montgomery, the running back Montgomery's gonna do some things. They got good wide receivers. They got a good tight end. They got good wide receivers. The team.
I mean, they got Sauce.
And they got a good team defense too.
Whatever, that doesn't even mean nothing. No, yeah.
In Jacksonville, Trevor Lawrence has underperformed before, but last year he played well. I mean, you got Jacoby Myers, You got the kid Travis Hunter back from injury. I hope they play him more defense.
Brian Thomas.
Yeah. They look good.
He's got to step up. His rookie year, that Thomas kid from the Jags, he was nasty. And then last year, he fell off a cliff.
The only question mark I see for Jacksonville is the running back position. Because Travis Etienne went to New Orleans.
Yeah, but I mean, you can just run him back by committee, and whoever plays, and then you just hope none of your receivers get hurt and just fucking throw the shit out of the ball.
Well, ideally, that's what you want to do. You got to have a running game. You can't be one-dimensional. So they got to figure.
Yeah, running back by committee. You do what you can. You find
that's what everybody's doing anyway.
You find more guys that work.
The Jets got 3 running backs. I was like, don't you wish you had 3 quarterbacks?
They only got Hall, as far as I know. Right? Who else have they got?
Who the fuck? Oh, Geno Smith's starting over there, right?
Yeah, but they only have Hall as the running back.
No, they got a couple of them. They're running 3. That's what their coach said this year. We're going to run the 3. They had a kid, Bryson, something, I forget his name. There's 2 others, and they were running them last year. They're going to run all 3 this year. I go, you're going to kill Brees Hall, sorry.
Yeah, Brees Hall, and then whoever the fuck out there.
It's Braylon something.
Oh, Braylon Allen.
Braylon Allen,
yeah, he's a big guy. I remember him.
Yeah. He was pretty good. He was good enough to take carries away from Hall.
Yeah, because he's a big body.
And there's a 3rd guy, and I'm never going to get that name.
I just remember Allen because he was a big dude. And I remember getting him on fantasy a few times, and he would like score touchdowns but get no yards, and you're like, fuck.
And I can see them going. I can see why this guy's saying we're going to use the 3, because all you're going to be doing is running all day. You can't let Geno Smith throw all day. You know, you have one guy. One guy.
No, he's going to get tortured.
He's going to get killed.
Geno Smith, I mean, I'm more interested in how long it takes him before he gets hurt and he just decides he's done playing the season.
I don't know. He's got a 5-cent head. He's kind of weird. I mean, he played well in Seattle. He didn't play well in Las Vegas. And I don't know if that was because he got fat and happy, got the check and everything. You know what I mean?
I mean, you don't think that testament to him playing good in Seattle was the fact that they had good wide receivers at that time?
You know, so it's kind of tough.
And Pete Carroll and
yeah, I mean, he had a good team with that Pete Carroll team. There's no doubt about it. But I mean, Sam Darnold benefited from that.
Totally different wide receivers. Everyone was different on that team at that time, though.
Yeah.
Maybe
but
minus
Sam Darnold benefited.
Charbonnet and Walker, maybe the only 2 guys that stuck around.
I mean, Jackson Smith's phenomenal. I mean, he carried that team on his back all year. He was Sam Darnold's clutch man. The kid put up huge numbers. Everybody wants to draft that kid early this year.
Yeah, because he's a beast.
You know, and I'm looking at it. And in the wide receiver position, like far as fantasy is concerned, it's so much depth.
Yeah, it's deep this season.
You know, the tight end has had more depth than other years. You can pick other guys. I mean, you got the kid Loveland in Chicago, Ty Warren, you got McBride. There's a lot of good. I mean, you got Mark Andrews in Baltimore if they decide to throw it.
Yeah, but he's old as shit now. Mark Andrews. I mean, you got you got tight ends sprinkled around the league more so now, I think, than in a while for sure.
Yeah, there's more talented tight ends today than there has been.
Especially if the older guys can stay
position. It's more tight ends were always primarily blockers and a little bit running out and catching. But now they're so athletic and so big, they're like big receivers.
Yeah.
They can still block and they can still go out there and catch that. And tight ends are a lot more involved in the team's offense rather than just blocking. On some teams, anyway.
Yeah.
You know. And if you can get 2 of these motherfuckers.
Yeah, oh my god.
Oh my god, forget about it.
Well, if you can just keep like a veteran around and then just find a way to get like a nice young dude in that spot who's reliable.
I'll tell you, and here's another position where fucking not St. Louis, but fucking the LA Rams, they got 3. They got the rookie tight end they got now. Oh, there's no rookie, second year. He's 3rd on the depth, and they got Higbee and the other kid. They got 3 viable tight ends. But they're saying that second year kid's going to come out of there. I'm watching him. I forget his name, or maybe I don't want to tell you because you might be watching this if you're in my league. Fuck yourself. You ain't fucking telling me any secrets.
No.
But as you might have known, folks, I'm wearing Caitlin Clark's jersey. Yeah,
He's got a bad case. He's got a case of the fever.
And I want to go to the. I just want to give it up to Angel Reese for missing that layup that you could have won the game with. Way to go! Just practice those layups, girl. Come on. And Caitlin Clark was in the back like this, and Sophie Cunningham was like,
Fucking idiot.
"No, but I mean, look, I watched the WNBA, and I currently decided to declare myself for the draft of next year for the WNBA."
There you go. I think even the worst girl on the worst team would kick your ass in the game of basketball, dude.
I guarantee you, I can make the team. I'm a contender, coach. Put me in.
The worst girl.
Well, what did you think about that? I mean, I don't want to get to the political ideology of anything, but what do you think about Cantor and who's the other guy? Smith?
Royce Freeman?
Yeah. No. Cantor, Ernest fucking Cantor Freeman, whatever he calls himself.
No. Cantor. Freedom Cantor or Cantor.
Cantor Freeman, whatever the hell he is.
No, and then you're talking about the guy Royce Freeman, who that's a different person.
What, they're both fucking... No, it's Cantor and it's Freeman.
Yeah.
They're two different people.
Yeah, the guy's name's Royce Freeman.
Yeah. But they both bought bad wigs.
And Enos Cantor.
Enos Cantor. But did he call himself Freedom?
Yeah, he changed his name
They
because
changed his name, right?
he was talking about LeBron or whatever in the
Yeah.
about the China deal thing or whatever the hell was going on there with that. And something about his country and how this terrorist and I forget what he was talking about, honestly. I don't want to quote the guy because I don't remember. But I remember the league blackballed him and it was really weird. And then, you know, he got buried.
Well, now he's open. He's the WNBA is trying to figure out what a woman is, and they're having meetings to discuss it. Imagine all the women in the WNBA having a meeting to figure out what a woman is. It's not men having this meeting. We know what they are. It's women having a meeting to discuss what a woman is.
When's this meeting?
Why don't they just look at each other and say, "Hey, we're women. Problem solved."
When's the meeting?
I can't wait till you guys fucking force yourselves to draft these idiots. It's gonna be fucking awesome. And I can't wait till they get drafted. You're gonna ruin your fucking league that's already completely ruined anyway.
No, I mean there's more eyes on it now than ever in a way, you know?
No, they do. They have more eyes because, you know, you gotta
For the wrong reasons.
Yeah, probably.
Definitely.
Me, I like it. I watch it.
I could care less about it like I always have, but it just fucked up how it became like this massive political dumping pool as the WNBA.
And I give kudos to Caitlin Clark. They asked her about it. They said, "What do you think about this and that?" She goes, "Look, I'm just here to play the game. You know, I don't care about the political side of this. I'm just here to play basketball." And that's what it should be. But the WNBA made this political because they made that statement that they want transgender fucking women on the teams. Well, now that you've made that stance, now two gentlemen have come forth and said, "I dare you."
Well, they'll just bring that fucking thing in for actual transgender dude.
I'm wondering how far they can.
How
far do you think they'll take it? Like, because they might impose a rule where you might have to take some kind of stuff to suppress the male hormones.
Yeah.
They give them stuff like that. Are these guys going to take that stuff?
I mean, how far are they willing to go?
That's what I'm saying. And who's going to blink?
Yeah.
That's what I'm thinking, folks. What's your bet? Is the WNBA going to blink? Or is the two guys, or are there going to be more guys to join the fray?
You're going to get random street dudes that want to do it.
That could be.
You know damn well that
they got nothing to lose.
Think about this. Some fucking 26-year-old
dude. The professor from N one
who's nasty at basketball, but just doesn't have a great education. But he was just in the streets his whole life, but just shooting hoops, fucking selling drugs, doing gangster shit or whatever. There's a million guys like that are mega talented and shit like this.
And says, "Look,"
but they piss it all away to do stupid shit. There's a million guys like that, man.
And they can put on a wig and say, "Hey, I'm ready to play, coach. Put me and my dick in."
I mean, fuck, they used to do that in the 90s, right? They used to put every one of those guys in dresses, and then that's how they got their career going.
And it's so funny, right?
Because now it's in basketball.
Sophie Cunningham's the only one who's speaking up for women, and women are booing her.
That's crazy.
It's so stupid. It's like biting your nose to spite your face. What are you doing? She's sticking up for you, you morons. You shouldn't have to play against men.
Yeah, I mean, what is the league called again?
The WNBA.
Yeah, what's the W stand for?
NBA. And I said, why have we invented women's sports? Why don't we just mix it right from the beginning? You know why? Because we didn't want women to get hurt. And we still don't want them to. But apparently women want women to get hurt.
Yeah.
You know, I just sit there and I'm
Are they going to be in the same locker rooms now? Oh, no, you have to separate the locker rooms now, right? Durr.
I don't know. When I was a kid, there wasn't a lot of women's hockey teams. So women did play on some of my teams. And she changed in the locker room with the men. But we were all young then. You know, nothing's really formed and nothing like that. It's not perverted stuff. And then as we got older, they had to change in the bath. But when you're kids, you don't know what's what. No one knows nothing. You're not seeing nothing. You just get down to your underwear. No one's getting naked. I hope. You did.
Who knows?
Oh, shit.
You fucking weirdo.
But, yeah, I mean, I watched the WNBA for the drama, more or less. I mean, you got the other one there fucking following everybody hard. Her name Carrington. And then putting out the thing for white privilege and then saying, I wasn't talking about that call. And I'm like, dude, what the fuck are you talking about? You put it out right after you got fucking suspended. The game was going on while you were in the locker room. You put it out. Of course you were talking about that call. You just think everybody else is stupid. And we're not. I don't give a fuck you went to Stanford. Yeah, I'm done with her.
Okay.
Let's go. Let's move on, folks.
All right, so on,
I'm
on
sorry.
a positive note, we are, despite on what we're wearing here on this specific episode of the show here, we are Boston sports fans, and we respect and love Boston sports.
Yes, we do.
And this story has nothing to do with Boston sports, but
We're going to tell it.
this guy is from Massachusetts. So congratulations and shout out to the St. Louis Cardinals rookie, Joshua Baez, whose first ever MLB game. This dude smoked 3 home runs in his first debut. Bing, bing, bing.
Back to back to back?
First player in modern baseball history to hit 3 home runs in his debut.
In his debut. Wow.
Second and third at bat. Yeah, he got 3 at bats, and he went 3 for 4.
Oh, wow. Still, that's fucking awesome. In your debut?
That's amazing, dude.
And he's from the Boston area?
That's what they said.
What's his name? Baez?
Yeah.
Congratulations, Baez. Congratulations. I hope you have a great career over there in St. Louis. Or if you can get traded to the Red Sox, that'll be awesome too.
He's from Dominica, American. Where's he from, you son of a bitch?
Well, I mean, when you talk about South America and other Dominican and other South American countries and stuff like that, they're very big into baseball.
Yeah, it just says Boston, Massachusetts. So
they're
we'll
awesome.
claim them, baby. Let's go.
They're awesome, man. I mean, I love to see that though. Wow, coming out only time ever.
Dude, we
right?
couldn't even do that in the video game.
No, couldn't even come close.
We can't even do that in the video games, people. That either that's how bad we are at the video game, or that's just how good this kid might potentially be one day.
Well, maybe we should just be that guy in the video game.
I don't have that base. I would have to buy the new one.
No, we definitely
We
would
could
have.
create them.
But I mean, that's crazy, right?
Yeah, that's awesome. Congratulations to that kid, man.
Definitely. Now, you know what? He set the bar too high, though.
Yeah, for sure, because now everyone's going to expect him to hit a home run every single game.
Because the next game, you only hit 1 home run, they're going to start booing you.
This guy can't hit 3 fucking home runs again? What the fuck? You kidding
What are
me?
you doing?
This fucking asshole.
You know, we're here supporting you. We're the reason you hit that 3, and we're here supporting you again. You can't do it again.
Dude, I spent $15 on this fucking t-shirt. You can't even hit a home run and you fucking sunk my fucking bet.
Are you fucking kidding me? I got my lucky beer with me and everything, and you couldn't hit 3? You fucking bum.
You fucking assholes.
Oh, fans are horrible, man. Fans don't let you fucking... You're only as good as the day that, you know, you're only as good as your last home run.
I couldn't even imagine, like,
Oh, they're terrible, folks. Terrible.
you know, as a fan of the sport, most people, right, you know, you talk shit, and a lot of these guys, they'll scream and yell at you in a very public space, obviously, because nothing's usually going to happen.
No, because there's a bunch of telephone tough guys or keyboard tough guys.
You know what I'm saying? But that's what I'm saying. And then, like, what if you had the, like, all right, I don't know, what's, like, one athlete that you've always fucking hated for you? Like, like, you sincerely, like, you always hated him because of a sports rivalry thing or whatever the fuck. Like, what's one guy you could think of?
That's it. I don't just have like I don't I'm not really a hater with guys. Like I hate some
Like that
some players
like
because of
some
fantasy
dude like
because of fantasy sports.
right.
Like I hate Russell fucking Wilson.
So all right, if Russell Wilson was in this room right now,
I'd punch him in the face.
I would help you.
He'd probably kick my
No,
ass,
we
but I
know
don't.
we're both fighting Russell, bro.
It's
we're
2-1-1,
both
you
fighting him.
motherfucker.
We're both fighting him. Look, it's not because of a racial thing. It's
No.
because he's a weird guy and he
hate
fucked
that
the,
guy.
he fucked the Broncos over and he pissed me off.
I mean, I don't really have like any like I have such respect for the game, and I don't have like, but
And it's
fantasy wise, they get me mad
I
because
used
they
to like Russell Wilson, man. Until
So did I.
and like the last like 2 years before he came to my team, I was like, man, something's up with this guy. He's not the same dude he used to be. And then he came to the Broncos, and then all that shit started. My instinct and intuition was like all everywhere. And then I'm like, oh, this guy's a weirdo. And then all the real shit started trickling out, and I'm like, oh, this dude's a mega fucking weirdo.
I drafted him when he got traded to Denver. When he went to Denver, I drafted him that year, and I go, oh, this is the year Russell's gonna fucking go
I did too.
And I drafted him for fantasy, and he didn't just shit the bed. He shit the floor. He shit the whole house up. He didn't just shit
It
the
was
bed.
horrible, and
It
they
was
never benched him.
disgusting.
They never benched him, man, which is the worst.
Oh, because they were paying him so much money, so much guaranteed money. In fact, I think they're still paying him.
No, it's over.
It's all over.
Yeah.
But they paid him to go play in Pittsburgh. That's how bad he was.
Yep.
And Pittsburgh
sucked it.
let him go, and they were getting him for free.
Yep. Then he went to the Giants, and then I think he's retired, right? He
Mm.
retired. He's going to be horrible on TV, I bet now.
That's what's going to happen. I'm going to
Robo Russ is going to be fucking, well, the out route and the hitch route, and then the in route, and then the left route, and then the up route, and then the...
I have another guy that I hate because of fantasy. This one's in basketball. I had him 2 years
All right, well,
ago.
I ain't helping you fight him. He's too tall.
Yeah, but when you did, all you have to do is kick him in the calf.
Russell
he's out for
Wilson
6 months.
is literally our size, so
Yeah.
he's a fair fight, even though he is in phenomenal shape, and he would whoop both of our ass.
So-
But Carl Anthony Towns is like 6'10" and
Yeah.
250 pounds. He's going to fuck both of us
Yeah,
up.
but he's a pussy, believe me.
Yeah, but he's still gonna fuck us both
Yeah, he's
up.
still gonna-
We're
he's
both.
still a
I'm out of
pussy.
shape. You're out of shape. It's not gonna end well.
Bro, I had him for basketball fantasy. I was really excited to get him. I'm like, this is awesome.
I mean,
He
maybe
spent 6 months on the IR because he had a strained calf.
2-on-1, and we have more space in this
And
room.
we just got to kick him in the calf.
No, you know what we have to do? We have to flank him.
We got to bite him.
No, just flank him.
Yeah.
One in the front, one
He
in the
can't
back.
see you. We got to be like
Pause.
velociraptors.
One in the front, one in the back. Pause. And then we just make sure that he can't see both of us at the same time. We just keep rotating that one of us is always behind him.
What I'm scared
I got
of,
like choke, so you just got to keep him distracted. I'll sneak up behind him and I'll just fucking grip his neck and he'll be out like a light.
what I'm nervous is he he might go a certain way, and when he gets us down, he might do something. No, I'm nervous.
What are you trying to insinuate?
Yeah, I'm not trying to insinuate
What are you
anything.
trying to insinuate here, man?
I hate that Carl Anthony Towns.
Carl Anthony Pounds is going to be...
Oh, and then I had to watch him win a fucking championship. He won a championship this year with the Knicks, right?
Yeah, I hate
It
it.
fucking drove
It wasn't
me
even
nuts.
him. I just hated to see the Knicks win it because I fucking hate the fucking...
I really didn't hate to see the Knicks win it. I think fucking they deserved it. I just hate that Carl Anthony Towns.
No,
He
Brunson deserved it. And
Definitely.
Malik Bridges. I'll give those two guys that, but everyone else on that team can kiss my ass.
Oh, fucking
And that's City.
goddamn
And
Sacramento
those
team.
fans.
Fucking dickheads.
No, they had it coming. They had it coming for them.
They're
They put a great team together, man. They
That-
put a great, tough team together, and good for them. The Celtics even if we played them this season, they probably would have spanked the shit out of us regardless. So if we got by Philly, it would have been us getting the shit kicked out of us.
No, but we could have done something. But I mean,
We weren't tough enough. They were tougher than they were. Philly was tougher than us, and then they were way tougher than Philly, and then they were tougher than the Spurs, who are not tough yet, but they're gonna build into it.
And you know what was funny too? Because we shit on the Knicks. We took we called the game in 5, not the Knicks, not for the Knicks, and the Knicks embarrassed us.
Oh yeah, well I thought
We shit all over.
I just thought
I thought Wemby was going to be fucking.
I thought the Wemby was gonna be the game the difference maker in that series.
I did.
And he had some
San
good games,
Antonio,
but
that's true.
it was just that team wasn't all around wasn't good enough. The Knicks were
No, and they haven't been there. They don't have the
that too. They haven't even got that close.
Yeah.
And then for the Knicks to kind of be on the cusp of getting there a little bit.
Yeah.
You know, whatever. Brunson's been there kind of with the fucking Dallas. Dallas was knocking on that door a few years ago with Brunson and Luka.
I'm happy for Brunson. There's no doubt about it. But I hope Karl Anthony Towns fucking loses that ring, or somebody fucking beats him up and steals that ring. Fucking hate that guy.
He's gonna lose it in the dude's ass.
You know, so hey, Karl Anthony Towns, fuck you.
He said that. I just said you're gonna lose the ring in a man's ass.
What do they call him? The cat?
Yeah, Karl Anthony
Plays
Towns.
like a cat. Fucking.
That's not a bad thing though.
No, it's not bad.
That's why, like,
That's a cool thing.
remember in the season of It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia, and then the one dude tries to join the mob, Mac, and he goes, "What do you want to?" He goes, "Yeah, I figured you guys could call me what was it, cat hands."
What they call him? Pussy hands?
Yeah, cat hands. And he goes, "Because I'm quick like a cat." And he goes, "Yeah, we'll call you pussy hands."
Yeah, they ended up stealing the blow and everything.
Yeah, because it was in the speakers.
Yeah, and they were trying to sell it. That was fucking funny.
And
shit.
they ended up doing it, right? Most of them.
That show's still going on. They just released some new shit.
Yeah, I've seen a couple of.
They should end it though. That it doesn't have the same.
No, some of it.
It's
Some
good,
of it's
but
still
it doesn't
pretty
have the
funny,
same
man.
kick.
Because I mean, I feel like that's a show that they can, if they turn into what South Park turned into, where it was just always topical, and they can pump out more like you got to get the
They were
most.
always topical.
You got to get the most of Danny DeVito, I think, while you have him, but you don't want to work Danny into the ground.
Like they did the Y2K.
Because I think, bro,
They did all that shit.
without Danny DeVito, I think that show's done once Danny DeVito's done. Unfortunately,
It's kind of done now because Danny's in it, but he can't do a lot because he's 80 something.
bro. Any scenes that you know that he's going to be in, as long as he's in the scene,
It's funny as shit.
and then you know, what do they do? 8 season episodes or whatever now, maybe 10 at best. If 2 episodes that have Frank heavily influenced, I mean, that's good enough for me. That's good enough for me, dude.
Yeah, it is. It's just
It's all about Charlie's craziness.
and Charlie's crazy. Charlie Day.
Definitely flushing out Dennis and his fucking wacky backstory, because you know that dude's like
He's a bird.
he's a serial killer. Dennis is
a serial killer. It might be a serial rapist. We don't know.
Oh, don't say that.
Rapist.
Dude,
We're talking about a show, folks. We're not talking about doing any.
Dennis Reynolds, the Dennis system.
You know,
Look
the
it up.
Dennis system is definitely fucking something that you can go to jail for.
Dude, remember that episode where he was like, "I gotta have my tools. I gotta have my tools."
But you know what's worse than the Dennis system was the Mac system and fucking Danny DeVito's system. He comes up, I get the sloppy thirds. I got the he goes, I got the Magnum.
Yeah,
condoms.
move in after conception. That was Mac's thing, right? Move in after conception.
The Mac.
He goes, "I just come in and bang him after."
He goes, I give him a shoulder to cry on, and then I can bang him.
And then I just come in with a box of condoms, a box of magnums, and a wad for hundreds.
He goes, I come in with a box of Magnums and a wad full of cash or whatever it is. Oh, that show was very well written and everything, but probably the best thing to come out of Philadelphia.
Well, they didn't really shoot it in Philadelphia. Some of it was, but not all of it.
No, I mean, I'm sure they did, because I actually, when I took a tour bus in Philly, they took us by that bar. That bar is real.
But that doesn't.
It's not like I don't think you can go in there.
I think the bar outside of the bar is real, and maybe even the inside of the bar is real. But they don't shoot at that bar. They have a replica set.
Yes,
somewhere
it's
else.
just like Cheers. We have
Or
Cheers here
a
in
bar
Boston.
has that same set as they have, because it's not an easy or not a hard layout to have.
But they probably do it like when Cheers did it, right? They did it in L.A., but they had the Boston Cheers. We called the Bullfinch Pub and Place, whatever. And once a year, they would film at that place on location. But in general, they never did it because that doesn't look like the bar that in the sitcom. That's the bar. The Cheers in Boston doesn't look anything like the sitcom.
Damn right.
You know what I'm saying?
Well, I just grabbing a beer out of the fridge.
I'm gonna pull a pack. Can I reach out over there?
Pull a pack, Jack.
I might pull a pack. I think I can reach at least a football. You can just get a beer. You're fine.
Yeah, I'm not going
Oh, I
to.
thought you were going to the bathroom again. But
No,
pull
no.
a pack. Let's pull a pack.
I wouldn't just abruptly leave. I don't want to leave any beer in the fridge. I realized I left beer in the fridge last time. It's no good, my friend. You do not leave the beer in the fridge. If I you do,
We had some baseball cards that we're gonna hit, but we didn't. Yeah, hit us. Yeah, open it up. I got fucking like
He's got the itis.
I got bad hands.
He's got the itis. Not brought to you by Midas, but it's the itis.
I got the Midas touch. Oh, hold on, folks. I gotta make this happen here. We're doing things, folks. We're doing things. There are pockets everywhere. All right. Here we go. Here we go. All right, folks. Here we go. What do we got here? Is that the football pack? It's the football pack.
Today, on a little four-puller, we got none other than now Patriot Romeo Dobbs.
Romeo Dubs.
But he's in a Green Bay Packers jersey.
All right, let's take a look at that. There it is, folks. Romeo Dubs.
Dun, da, da, da. Oh,
Oh shit! That's what it was doing. It doesn't bother us here because it just zooms in the card. That's fine. Great. You're
all right,
zoomed in.
beautiful. Switch it up. Switch
All
it
right,
back.
let's go. All righty, Romeo Dubs. We're not gonna put him.
All right. Oh, future Hall of Famer.
Plus.
And I stand on this.
You stand by this?
Absolutely.
Is he in Denver?
Linebacker, Bobby Wagner.
Yeah. Bring it down. Bring it down.
Take place now.
Oh, he's in Washington now, huh? The Commanders? Yep. Bobby Wagner. He's definitely a Hall of Famer.
Absolutely.
You can't beat him.
That
Definitely.
dude's an amazing player.
Definitely an amazing player.
Nice guy, too. I tweeted at him one time and asked him a question. He actually responded to me within, like, the same, like, hour or so.
Really?
Most guys will never respond. You ask them a basic question. You know these people run their page, and they're so fucking full of themselves. They can't
piss off.
They can't. No, I asked them an honest question. I was like, because I used to heavily watch the NFL, heavily, everything, the draft, everything, combine, blah blah blah, and I was watching the combine, like every year, bro. But that year he came out as a rookie or whatever. I don't ever remember him in the combine because I would have remembered a guy with his physical speed and all the bullshit he can do. And I asked him, I was like, yo, why don't I remember you in the combine? And he goes, I was hurt.
He was first?
Hurt.
Oh, he was hurt for the combine.
He was hurt. He was injured and didn't participate.
But he actually answered your question, which is pretty cool.
Within like the same day or whatever.
You know?
Anyway.
That's an honest question, folks. What do we got next?
Crazy looking.
That's
Wide receiver, I'm guessing, because he's wearing 83. For the Buffalo, not Buffalo, what am I retarded? The Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Is that,
Tez Johnson.
Let's see, folks. Oh, that's one. Bring him down a little bit. Bring him down a little bit. Who is that?
Tez. You can't see his name. It's the fucking darkness on the table.
It's a cool looking card, though. Why are we zooming in and out here, folks?
What's this thing being stupid today?
Here we go.
I'll zoom in, you son of a bitch.
It'll zoom in automatically. This is what this game has been doing lately, folks.
Yup.
Oh, made it bright.
The TV did.
Yeah, the TV did. That was awesome.
Well, unfortunately, come on, that card should look cooler.
The only way that card will look cooler if we flash that light on it, because then it'll have all the reflections on it.
Hold on.
You gonna put your phone light on it?
See if that helps.
I bet you it will. Yeah. It does look cooler. It just needs a little bit of the light. Yeah, see, it lights up all the white and everything. That's a cool
It
card.
doesn't fucking help at all.
Yeah, it helped a little.
Anyway, sorry about that,
we're
people.
going back over here to the West, folks.
We're fixing production. It's a process.
Yo, baby, yo, baby, yo.
All right, now last but not least, Jalen Royals, Kansas City Chiefs. Guessing he's a wide receiver because he looks like one. So
probably some bum. Oh, it's another cool looking card though. Jalen Royals? This fucking thing, man. It just fucking zooms in on its own. It's a ghost machine. It's a ghost machine.
Jalen Royals.
That's a rookie card, folks. That's a rookie card.
I don't remember hearing his name at all last year, but again,
I
hate the Chiefs, so I wouldn't have heard his name.
All right, so we've we've made a negative into a positive, folks, because this camera's fucking auto zooming by itself. And we had to take it out at the rotation. We might be taking it out permanently. I might have to get a new camera.
Oh, I just gotta.
Fucking cost keep
Maybe
rising.
you can troubleshoot it and find a way to stop doing it.
I don't know. I've tried rebooting it a few times, this and that. I don't know if it's the camera or this, because it can't be this, because this camera's not doing it. It has to be the camera. And it might be something that I hit on the remote, which is what I'm thinking. We can
Probably.
maybe fix that. You know, because I'm not too tech savvy, folks.
So didn't you read the manual?
No.
I thought you. You told me to read the manual.
I know. And I just haven't got to it.
I swear to God, you told me this like 2 weeks ago.
I know I did.
I gotta pull this one up. This is tremendous. Hold on.
Folks, I hate reading.
Can you read, my son?
I can read. You know? Well, we don't have a teleprompter here, folks. We're not reading nothing. You know what I'm saying? We don't have anybody writing that shit. We just say it. That was an uneventful pack, by the way.
Yeah, a little bit.
You know?
We got Bobby Wagner, but it wasn't like,
Yeah,
like Super Bowl Bobby.
I mean, if you were pulling like a Bobby Wagner rookie card signed,
That would have been nice, but
Yeah.
out of one of those packs,
no, they do have the sign. They do have signed cards and stuff like that, folks, in those packs, but they're tough to come by. They're few and far between. And I don't know if any of you guys do those digital pulls. I don't trust that shit. Where they pull a digital card, they say the card is real, you can sell it back, you can do this. I just don't trust all that shit.
yeah, it seems sketchy.
You know, maybe I'm a little old school. I'd rather have the card physically. Because there's a lot of people that were doing that. They were pulling packs. You could buy the packs. They would pull them. They would send them to you. That's different. It's an actual card. But this digital shit. And folks, I'm going down to Atlantic City and Mohegan Sun, and then October going to be going to Vegas, and I'm going to be bringing back some of those the Lucky Box, the cards, the jersey pull. We're going to do that again. Remember we did that last year, and we'll see what we get. That'll be fun.
Hopefully we get the Patrick Surtain jersey. And I'm going to have to fist fight him for it.
I'm hoping as we get a Drake May fucking jersey.
I mean, it's...
I mean, what did I get? I got a...
the Hutchinson, Aiden Hutchinson.
Yeah. That was a good pick.
That is a good pick.
That was an awesome pick. That fucking jersey still right over there?
It was signed, right?
Yeah.
Is it
Yeah.
authenticated that it's signed and all that shit?
Yeah, it's all authenticated. It comes that way. It all comes with the
I don't remember anything else about that thing minus the jersey. That was about it. Like, I don't remember the... Oh, you got the Sean Merriman card, right?
Yeah, and they got the Sean Merriman card
Yeah,
signed.
I remember that.
I mean, that wasn't worth much. And I already have a Sean Merriman shirt signed. That was the big deal. We made a big deal about it.
I think if you pair those items together,
Yeah,
I
I'll
mean...
probably get $50.
Yeah, well, you know...
Well, it's a good thing that I didn't. Well, actually, I paid a lot for that card. I think I paid like $100 to get that, $100 and something to get that card pull, and that was like not the best card you can pull, but it's a grade 10. I think it's PSA. So I mean, it was Sean Merriman. Then we had the other thing. We had a Pokemon one too, but we didn't get a good Pokemon.
Oh, I remember that. I forget what it was too. It was some bug.
What was that? I think it was a rat or something. Wasn't it?
No, it was like a bug or a flower one or whatever, or some shit like that.
Yeah.
It wasn't the best one, but it was whatever.
Yeah, I mean, it is what it is.
It was whatever, man.
And now everybody and their mother has these mystery box pulls. I mean, they even have one for the movies now, for horror movies. They have mystery box pulls.
Well, I don't know if you remember this thing, but they used to have this thing called Loot Crate. Remember that shit?
Loot Crate?
Yeah.
I've never heard of it.
LOOTCRATE.
Loot Crate.
Loot Crate, yeah.
No, never heard of it.
So...
Was it the same premise?
Yeah, in a way. So they would I don't really remember, quite frankly, but I remember hearing about it through, like, shitty Facebook ads and shit like that. But, so say, like, maybe this month they were doing horror movie shit, or I'm going to try to deviate from that. So maybe they did, I don't know, Deadpool or something like that. And you would get, like, a bunch of weird little Deadpool knickknacks. And then next week you would get, like, fucking I don't know, dude, fucking Shaquille O'Neal or some shit, and he
There's
would
a
just get
lot
a
of
random Shaquille O'Neal crap.
there's a lot of one of kind items that can come off movie sets and stuff like that, and show sets, stuff like that that you can sell. I mean, the Lord of the Cock rings there. What did they sell? They had all those rings. I mean, somebody's got one of those somewhere. You know,
I
that
don't
they
think they
use.
reused the cock rings from on Lord of the Cock Rings.
Oh, I mean, it's fucking terrible. I don't put that on, folks.
Don't put that on.
No, it's not gonna work. You're a little too tight to be it.
Yeah, was it one of the Hobbit cock rings?
Yeah. Johnny Cochran, wasn't he a lawyer?
It would just look too weird if the humans were banging the hobbits, so they're just like, all right, only hobbits are fucking.
But I don't know what else we got in sports. We got really, I mean, the Red Sox. They after they went the best 36 game stretch ever, they started to lose a little bit.
Yeah, they came back to
But that
reality
happens.
like everyone would.
But you got to be appreciative of the Red Sox and this and that and what they're doing, and it's special. We don't know how it's going to.
Let's see how far it goes.
At least they gave you some excitement. At least they didn't just give up. This team could have gave up.
Very true.
They could have, and a lot of teams have before. And let's just go after that number one pick, be last in the thing, the lottery, whatever. However they do it in baseball.
Yeah, I'm not really sure. I'm sure it's similar to that, but I mean, you can't. Baseball's so hard to predict that, like that. I would guess. Like, there's no fucking kid that's coming up in college that in baseball that they're like, this guy's the next fucking whoever the hell. Ugh.
No, they have to go down to they have to go through the farm system and everything and develop.
I'm sure, like pitchers, like I'm sure there's a kid that's a pitcher right
Some
now
pitchers have gone
who's like a
right.
fucking
Yeah.
wizard. But then I'm sure there's a kid who plays first base, so you're like, if this kid can get his batting average up, then yeah, maybe.
I think they jump up to the show a lot quicker than they did back in the '80s, though. Back in the '80s, they were in that system a lot longer, like Wade Boggs and this. Brian Daubach was in that system until he was like 28. He came out. You know, that was in the '90s, I think, right, with Daubach. And I think today they bring him up a little earlier. But in baseball, when you get signed, you're not going to the show anytime soon for the majority of people.
Yeah, I would guess unless you're like a real stud.
Yeah, and then generally it's a stud pitcher or a stud hitter who can really hit the ball well. Or you can play, you know, it's just tough in baseball because they want you, they don't want you to get better on the team because it's hard. They have a farm system. But see, when you talk about basketball, they don't really have a farm system. When you talk about hockey, they do.
Basketball has the D League, G League.
Yeah, and they got something, but it's not like it's not as extensive as baseball
No, because
or hockey.
there's three different fucking leagues that you can drop the players in, and there's so many other hockey leagues but there's not that many. There's other basketball leagues, but not that many. Then you're not getting looked at if you're not
Yeah.
in like some of the top basketball leagues.
And for
Like hockey, if you're finding the net, I mean hockey's hockey, right? So like if you're finding the net, and granted, like obviously the skill level in hockey, like once you start moving up, but if you're a kid who's like, you know, or maybe not a kid, but say you're like a dude in his 20s, and then you finally got like a break, and it like a little weird shit's happened where you didn't get drafted or some shit, and then but you do get on a team, you get a walk on spot or whatever, and then you're just coming in there lighting it up, lighting it up, lighting it up. And then obviously you're starting to go up, 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 up in the system.
that's the beauty of hockey. They have a front door and a back door. You can get drafted and be put right on that team as coming out of college, coming out of this, coming out of juniors. You can be put right in the pros. You don't have to go to their junior system, which
Most
is
of
the
the time.
AHL and the IHL. But for those who don't get drafted, you can go through that minor league system like I did. I started off in Utica, and I went through some other, that was in the that was in the Colonial League. And then you had the I, you had the A, and you can move up to those in advance into the pro system. And scouts look at you and all these different things. So if you necessarily don't get drafted, you can still go through the back door.
Right.
And that's what I'm referring to as going through all the. They have so many leagues throughout the country for minor league hockey, other than the IHL and the AHL, which are the most known. You have the Colonial League, you have other leagues in the Western part, this and that, and you can get noticed. I mean, I was being paid to play up in upstate New York in the Colonial League,
That's
and I was being scouted this and that. But I had a 2 cents head, so I robbed the team of the equipment and I left. And and my agent dumped me at the time and this and that because I was an idiot. You know, I came back to a girl who later on broke up with me.
that a boy.
Yeah, and that's the girl who called me back home because she didn't want me to play pro hockey.
No, no, no.
That old children's story. Why don't we open up another pack? We'll talk about baseball a little bit. Let's open another pack.
Open another fucking baby.
Let's open another pack.
What's the matter with you, man?
You want to put a pin and open a pack?
Don't make me get the wooden spoon. I was talking earlier
No.
to one of my kids. I was like, "You're lucky you didn't grow up in a household where you got whooped with the wooden spoon." And I started yelling at him in old Italian.
I wasn't in. We had a wooden spoon.
What's the matter, you? I just said it. What's the matter? You're coming kicking your ass.
Craziness, but
I crack your fucking head with a wooden fucking spoon.
so basically, folks, I mean, we've done a little sports countdown. We didn't do any UFC. There hasn't been anything exciting lately.
That's not entirely true.
You know.
I mean, no, I've been thinking about. Like you have. I don't work on Saturdays typically, but if I have, they do the UFC events, the preliminary cards, on TV before they do the pay-per-view bullshit.
Yes, they do.
And I figured I should.
I think they've always done that.
Yeah, I mean, when we used to record on Saturdays, we used to catch the back end of it, like the last 2-3 fights or whatever, and we would talk about it. And it's funny to go back and see some of those old.
No, it would be nice to because I'm always at work and stuff now with that stuff, and I never get to see those UFC fights, and I like them. But I mean,
there's going to be a lot of action. I mean, granted, these are the prelim cards, so there's the fights. They're not going to be the fights you want to necessarily see, but look, when you sit there and wait for these massive brawls,
they're definitely better than a Jake Paul fight.
Well, not even that, but I was going to say when you wait in these main event fights, and it's Conor McGregor versus the schlep the guy's on a schlep.
Conor McGregor was
versus Max Holloway, and then he breaks it. He has a fucked up, like shit like that, and you pay for it. Like that's why I'll like for the UFC, bro. I'll never in my life pay for another UFC event again because they talk about it literally 5 minutes after it happens online. Why am I going to pay for it?
I did that. I decided that long time ago during Mike Tyson's reign when I was growing up.
I think you
Mike
have
Tyson. I put on the pay-per-view.
You got Paramount, right?
Yeah.
I think they have the what would be the pay-per-view version of it on Paramount.
Yeah, they do. I think the day after or something.
No, I think you can watch it live because that's how I knew what's his name got hurt. Remember, I was texting you about it as it happened.
See, for me, when I used to grow up and watch Mike Tyson, you used to have to pay for the pay-per-view events for him. Fortunately, we used to have the black box, folks.
I watched it on this dude's phone.
And his fights would end, and you'd blink and the fight is over. Mike Tyson was knocking out everybody in 30 seconds at that time.
Yeah, back in the day.
And you're paying all this money for these pay-per-view events, and you're only getting 30 seconds of a goddamn fight. And I said, I'm never going to pay for these things. I'll always try to way to get it for free. And I've between jailbroken fire sticks, this and that, I've gotten those events for free.
Not Mike Tyson.
No, I got Mike Tyson. Back then I had the black box.
Oh, the old school shit.
Yeah. And plus we used to steal our neighbor's cable. He had everything. So when the cable went through our house,
yeah, that was so
we lived
crazy.
in a project, and it went through one place, it went through them all.
Yeah, you used to be able to steal cable. Like, it was so easy. That shit made no sense.
I'll never forget, my father goes, the cable guy's coming over. Go downstairs and unhook the fucking cable.
Or like, yeah, you could literally just take the cable. It was crazy.
Because in our unit, there's 4 units. When I lived in the projects and everything, there's 4 units. The cable comes through the first unit and then goes to the rest. So anybody who has all that cable in the other units, it comes through my fucking cellar and I can steal your cable. And that's what we did, folks. Because we wanted to watch sports.
I remember when I was a kid, right? I forget what age I was, but I was like not mega young, but young enough. My dad would get me on the weekends or whatever, right? And he was living in the projects in Rockland. And the girlfriend, the chick that he was living with, had 2 kids of their own. And the oldest kid worked at the cable company or some shit like that, right? So the house had every channel, dude. Literally every channel. So you would be like just flipping and flipping and flipping. And then you'd get to like the dirty channels as a kid, and you're like, "Oh shit!"
Got them. They're not scrambled.
So then, yeah, there's no scrambled, and you know.
I did the same thing. I was a subcontractor.
That's how I seen the Voorhees for the first time because we were watching it as a kid, and he was like a couple years older than me, or maybe like a little older than I was, and he was just like, "Don't be a pussy. It's not that scary." Blah blah blah. And like I'll never forget that scene when the mother shows up and then she starts doing the Jason voice. Like that, bro. That scene, I'll die to that scene, like in my grave, dude. That'll be on my grave. Killer mode.
But on that note, let's pull it back.
He was for these 2. We got a couple more. I think not that long, I guess. before that TV show airs. We gotta check that out.
That's airing in October.
Yeah, October. Okay, I thought it was like September or some shit like that.
It could have been September because at first I think you said December, but it was moved up.
I don't know. You got me curious.
All right, folks. Well, you've got some baseball cards here to show you.
When does
Well, Brian does that, and we'll show a little bit of this. That's a couple decent cards.
October 15 on Peacock.
October 15th?
Yeah, Peacock.
That makes sense. That makes sense.
Oh, bro, that's on a Thursday.
Thursday.
Yeah. Thursday, Friday.
We'll watch it Thursday, and we'll fucking talk about it on fucking Monday.
We'll have to come over early on
We're
Monday.
always going to be a week behind on.
No, we'll watch it Monday. I'll come over Monday earlier, and we'll fucking watch it real quick, and then boom.
All right. Sounds good to me, so we'll have a fresh night.
Or maybe we watch it in between shows.
We can watch it Sunday night when I come home. Come over for an hour, watch it.
Yeah, but we'll have the sports on the brain. We don't want to deviate this stuff. We'll talk about it after.
We'll have to figure it out. But here we go, folks. We got the
Big things coming this
Baseball
fall,
cards.
motherfuckers. We got big shit coming this fall.
yeah, we got things coming. We got things happening. We got things.
Yeah, Sammy. Yeah, Slippery Legs McGee's gonna come back.
We're moving and grooving, folks.
He might
I love
finally come back as Sal Salamander for once,
Fucking
because he
love it.
totally stole that character from me and then never did it.
Fucking people still picking Josh Allen to win. Oh shit, we had this card last time, but this is not the other one was better looking, and this is an outfielder for Washington, James Wood.
Oh,
I love his name though,
James Woods.
James the Big Wood. There he is. Oh, in all his glory, James Wood.
Can you zoom in on that or no? Or is it gonna do it itself?
It's gonna do it itself.
It's not though.
It only does it when we don't want it to. Like you want it to right now, and it won't do it.
Oh,
There it is. I told you. Ghost in the camera, folks. Ghost in the camera.
All right, there's your James fucking
All
Wood.
right, we got fucked up on that one. Now we've got from Houston. I'm never gonna get this right. It's a pitcher, Tatsuya Ame, Tatsuya Ame. Oh, Tatsuya Ame. Oh. Tatsuya Ame. Why did it blur out? There you go. We're having technical difficulties with the camera, folks. As you can see, it's doing it on its own. We don't know how.
Tatsuya Yame's ancestor.
Tatsuya Ame. All right, folks, this is another rated rookie. We seem to be having a rated rookies up front, and I believe he's also Asian for New York Mets. Jonah Tong.
Jonah Gray. Remember that?
Not to be confused with Long Duck Dog. That's home. Set it up. And there we go, folks. Right on it. Oh, shit. Jonah Tong. No, you never know when that thing's gonna fucking beep boop, beep boop. And we're up.
All right.
This is a throwback. This card, I mean, I love this player. I grew up watching him. Awesome player for St. Louis. I know we talked about St. Louis earlier. Albert Pujols.
Oh.
Albert Pujols.
Pujols.
Fantastic home run hitter. You know what I'm saying? Albert Pujols. There's the adjustment.
There's the other adjustment.
And there's the other adjustment. It seems once it goes into focus, it goes to the zoom.
Yeah.
I gotta replace that camera. It's gonna be broken.
Oh, just you gotta fuck with the settings.
Maybe.
Whatever you did to it, you fucked it up. Don't blame the camera for your fuckery.
I'm gonna blame the fucking cat.
You blame the fucking camera for your fuckery, man.
The way I look at it, throw it out, get a new one. All right, Oakland, first baseman, Nick Kurtz. Is that like Dick Hertz from Holden? Nick Kurtz, first baseman, Oakland.
Holy shit.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, shit. All right, Nick Kurtz. Nick Kurtz, folks, first baseman, Oakland. But we're going to go into a Boston legend right here, folks. Fucking Boston legend. If you don't know this guy, legendary catcher. Everybody knows him. The legendary Carlton Fisk, folks.
Oh.
Carlton Fisk. I know he went on to the, what was it? He went on to fucking Baltimore, the White Sox, whatever, but he was excellent. Let's take a look at that card. Beware of the zoom in. There it is. Right on time, folks. Right on time. Let's get through this. We got more to cover. Alrighty. Manager. First manager card, I think, folks. For the Milwaukee Bucks, I would say. Manager Pat Murphy, that Irish bastard. Pat Murphy. I work with a Pat Murphy, folks.
Milwaukee Brewers, bro.
Milwaukee Brewers. I said the Bucks, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't tell basketball from fucking baseball. The Milwaukee Brewers, of course, the Brewers.
Fucking manager guy.
There we go, baby. We hate the
right.
managers. Milwaukee Brewers. Right, here we go. Second baseman for the Los Angeles Angels, Christian Moore. Christian, not less, but more.
May I
There
have
you
some
go,
more,
folks.
please?
Christian Moore. Can I have some more, mother? Go fuck yourself, you little bastard. So the only Boston card we got was fucking Carlton Fisk, huh? All right. Oh, we got another card coming up too that's fucking good. Christian Moore. Can I do more? Thank you, sir. May I have another?
Christian Moore, your mum's a whore.
It's DJ Moore's younger brother. All right. Okay, rated rookie card from Cleveland, outfield, Chase DeLauter.
Oh.
Chase DeLauter. I think I'm saying that right, folks.
Maybe he's really French.
All right.
Maybe he's very French Canadian. It's DeLauter.
We got a bunch of throwback cards that are fucking.
What do you people think? Is it Chase DeLauter?
DeLauter? DeLauter?
Yeah, like a French Canadian name.
He's the French Seifato.
Because why would the E be small?
I have no idea.
That's what I'm saying. So it had to be French Canadian, right?
He might be. He could be just plain old French.
No, he's French Canadian. Can't be just French.
In France, they do the same thing.
Can't.
This is a great card. This is a Hall of Famer. Anaheim, California. Vladimir Guerrero. Excellent player. We're going to be on a roll here with these cards right now. There's going to be a couple you're going to see. Old-time fucking baseball. And then we're going to get the rated prospects at the end. And Vlad Guerrero, great. His son plays now.
But he's in Toronto, Canada, right?
Yeah. Well, he was. I'm not sure if he still is. All right. The Texas fucking... Oh, man.
Oh, the Mets? Didn't he go like
Texas
Texas and
pitcher.
shit?
No. Right now I'm talking about this guy right here. The father of modern day pitching. Nolan Ryan, folks. Nolan Ryan.
Really?
Texas, baby. Woo! What a pitcher he was, folks. Wow. Nolan Ryan. He'd hit you with the ball, then he'd hit you with his fist. He was tough as nails, folks.
Nolan.
I think he was a Texas Ranger. Yeah, one of the best pitchers of all time.
This guy's got to be worth something, right?
Well, maybe not in this card deck, but if we had his rookie card, yeah, definitely. Nolan Ryan, folks. What a pitcher.
I don't even want to...
That's a throwback, I'll tell you.
Rub that on the bottom of the table.
I know.
Shit, that might actually be something.
We might have to. There's a little plastic, first round. So
It's Nolan Ryan, man.
Yeah, right there. Even if it's the light plastic, we got to get him in something. I mean, that guy's a fucking... We got a couple of good ones coming up here, folks. We got some good color. We got some good optics. We got some... Man, that's funny. All right. We'll start it off here. We got third baseman from Detroit, Colt Keith. Colt. I don't know anybody by the name of Keith, so just him. Colt Keith. Fucking auto zooms fucking me up. That's so funny.
It's actually a dope looking card, though, in general.
It's the only camera that's doing it. I don't know why.
Not a card.
It's a cool card. It's got good colors. The
It's
black.
having a rough time of trying to adjust. This camera is tripping.
Yeah, that camera's tripping like a motherfucker. Colt Keith.
Tripping.
This is an iconic card, folks. I mean, he needs no introductions, except that he would love an 8-ball right now. Darryl Strawberry.
Oh, shit.
Boom Squad.
That's a dope card.
That's a dope card, folks. I hope they really zoom in on that and fucking show that card. I mean, Darryl Strawberry was fucking Hall of Fame, a great ball player. Loved to cook. I liked him. I grew up watching him. Fan favorite.
Come on, why are you not zooming?
It automatically zooms every other time. Maybe we just break the streak on it and go device 1 and zoom in. Yeah. Maybe we killed the ghost of the machine.
Get down, get down, get down, get down.
All right, Daryl.
Sniff it. Sniff it, baby, sniff it.
Anybody got an 8-ball?
I'm just kidding, Daryl, we love it. And I also love strawberries.
Okay, folks, these are rated prospects that not in the league. They're not in the show. They're not in the show yet. So the first rated prospect is out of New York, George Lombard Jr.
Oh,
there we go. Prospect. Oh, I wonder if this kid's did
it again.
Oh, now it did the fucking thing, and now I gotta go out, right?
Yeah, a little bit.
All right, let me get it on.
I think it's because it was a lighter card.
Yeah.
It zooms better or whatever.
There we go. Get that zoom in. There you go.
George Lombard Jr.
Folks,
Brooklyn Knicks.
We make adjustments here.
Just kidding. That's the Yanks.
All right.
That's the old Yanks.
This one here, I'm assuming that he's related to Pudge Rodriguez. That's got to be his father. This kid's he's a catcher. Rainiel Rodriguez, St. Louis, rated prospect. If they're related, his father was a very good catcher. I'm not sure they're related though, folks. So now we got to move up.
No, leave it. Let it zoom.
Let it do its thing. There it goes, automatically, folks. This might actually work for us.
If it keeps readjusting, fucking cock suckers.
As long as it just keeps fucking getting it right, we're good.
Beautiful.
Ooh. All right, folks, that's that baseball fucking card collection right there, folks. That was pretty cool. We had some cards. The best card we got for Boston was Carlton Fisk, catcher. We didn't have him too long.
What's his name?
We let him go.
What was his name?
Carlton Fisk.
Say it in the mic. Fuck.
Carlton Fisk.
Carlton?
Carlton.
That's the Kingpin's name.
That's like Carlton from Fresh Prince of Bel-Air.
Yeah, but Fisk is the Kingpin.
Oh, his first name ain't Carlton.
Yeah, it is.
No, it's something. No,
it's Wilson Fisk, right?
It's Wilson Fisk. Yeah. I was gonna say William, but it's Wilson Fisk. He's like, it's Carlton. No fucking way. Have you? We can't talk about that series here, but we could some other time. They don't play sports there.
It has nothing to do with sports.
But
and on that note, I don't know if we have anything else for sports, right? I mean,
I think we went through everything we wanted to
it's
go
all
through.
fucking shaboopy until then, right?
Yeah.
We got another week of preseason.
We got actually another 2 weeks of preseason.
Well, we have at least preseason games where we're going to talk about a little bit into scores and shit.
Yeah.
All I know is the Broncos in that game look legit. They look like they're going to smack the shit out of everyone they play this year.
We're about to get into exciting times for baseball. And that's
Undefeated,
September.
baby.
That's fall ball, September, October. Exciting times for baseball. The WNBA is coming to a close. We're going to have hockey in October, November. We're going to have basketball around the same time. But at first, we're going to be focusing on football a lot, folks. So we're going to get ready for pick our schedule. We're going to pick our teams. We're going to look at their schedules. We're going to pick their record. And then we're going to get into the pick 'em like we did last year. We're going to pick every game every week.
Yep.
And
maybe this year the loser will actually do what he's supposed to do.
Maybe this year the loser will dress up like Clayton Clark.
Maybe this time the loser's going to get whipped this year for the first football episode.
We're going to figure out something because we were so limited last year and we made all these promises we couldn't keep them. But now we're in a different place,
now we're
different
going
space.
into a new season.
We're in a
with
different
all
time.
Promises on the table. This motherfucker's got to.
But folks, peace, love, and hair grease. We love you.
Because I did come back and win that. If you watch that tape and all that week, 17 weeks of it, I came back and won that shit. Got great picking. So if you ever want me to pick games for you, hit me in the inbox. Like, I'm not gonna pick stats. I'm not gonna pick the player shit. I'll pick the win and the circumstance in the win. Why this team might win over this team.
Folks, the reason why he came back is he had nothing to lose. He was making crazy picks.
And I won.
And he won. And I was trying to play it safe, and I lost.
But hey, you went with me most of the time. That's why I stopped. That's why I stopped going
That's
first.
why we started switching it up.
That's why I stopped going first every week, because I would go first every week because I wanted to get it out, and he would just stop picking the same shit I picked. But then he would have to change what, because he's like, I got to pick something different. And every time he would pick something different, womp, every week, womp, womp.
At the beginning of the year, I was winning those picks. That was the difference. And then towards the end of the year, I was losing those picks.
I was making crazy calls, like the Panthers-Cowboys pick. No one would have picked that, dude. At that time,
there was a couple of picks you made that were just fucking crazy that I wasn't on board with.
No one was. I guarantee you, in that week, no one was picking the Panthers to beat the Cowboys that week. No way in hell. I was the 10%. That probably, if I picked that game and bet on it, I probably would have won some good money.
If you bet on it, they would have lost.
Yeah, probably.
That's how things work, folks. Karma.
Yeah, because I'm a scumbag. Just kidding. Hey, this is episode who knows what, and we're here, and we're there, and we're gone now, so.
Yo, we all love you. Please follow the Dirty Three. Subscribe, follow, like, comment, all those things. We need you to survive.
Hey, and follow us on YouTube. We're trying to get some numbers going here. We love you.
Yeah.
We love you. We want you to love us. Just
come on.
Embrace us. Embrace the Dirty Three in your life. We love you, people.
You know, maybe at the end of the WNBA season, we might give away a shirt.
I'll give away a fucking free fucking kiss.
Or I might give away my underwear.
In a booth. I'll bring back kissing booths. The Dirty Three kissing booth.
Peace.
What?
Oh, still going.